Guys and girls, and ladies, boys and girls, as we know, and as we all know, Labour has won the general election last night compared to Conservative. What does that mean for the country? As you know, Keir Starmer was he was a barrister at one point, putting criminals away in prison at one point, wasn't he? And what does this lead from now? Will Keir Starmer still help Zelensky with weapons in Ukraine, from the UK? If Donald Trump is going to be getting into power in America, does that mean Joe Biden leaves office? Will Trump send weapons to Ukraine? No, he won't. Trump sides with Russia, as we all know. Obviously, it's a big blow for the UK of the losing the Conservatives. Richie Sunak lost. He's probably going to go out to Yorkshire or America because Richie Sunak's got a place in another country. So, yeah. What we're going to do? Does it mean World War III? Most probably likely. Will the economy go bankrupt? As you can see from Labour, some people are saying they made Birmingham City Council broke and the economy was broken. There's probably other things around the UK, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales that have actually got a broken economy. I don't know. Some people follow politics, some people don't. Depends what you follow. I mean, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but there we go. What was I going to say now? Some parts of Ukraine, some parts of Ukraine, Zelensky's going to have to give some land back to Russia. But saying that Russia invaded Ukraine, why should Russia have to give up the land to Ukraine? Russia's running low on men, going to be running low on ammunition because America, I don't think, will be supporting Ukraine anymore when Donald Trump gets in, if he gets in, or someone different to Joe Biden. It'd be interesting to see what happens in the House of Commons with Conservative and Labour. As Labour were trying to kick out people in the party, on Conservative side like Boris Johnson, Theresa May, David Cameron. I'm just trying to think of who else was in. There was a blonde woman in, I can't remember her name. I know Theresa May was in. Margaret Thatcher. Trying to think who else. Richie Sunak got kicked out, obviously. I mean, people that got kicked out of Labour were Tony Blair, Gordon Brown. Flipping heck, got me on the spot here now. Thinking about it all. Tony Blair, Gordon Brown. Jeremy Corbyn was on the Labour side. But on the Conservative side, over the years and centuries, I bet there's been probably more people that have been kicked out there we don't know about. Back in World War I and World War II, like Churchill, for example. The Labour side must have had somebody else. I'm not too sure about that side back then. Every year, and probably back in the Victorian times, the Tudor times, and just trying to think, 80s and 90s and 60s and 40s and 50s on both sides have had different people there over the years and the centuries before Parliament was built. It had like loads of things there, and people were thinking about stuff and trying to get to the bottom of things over things of Parliament. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I mean, it's what I like to talk about, and why not? So basically, no one knows what's going to happen. Will Richie Sunak put four submarines? Well, not Sunak. Keir Starmer and Labour, will he put four submarines in the water just in case of Russian attack? What does it mean for Ukraine? They're getting forced to give up some of their land, which is completely wrong, obviously. Let's have a look. See how long on the phone for. About 3 minutes I've been on the phone for. Hopefully the phone doesn't go off. So, yeah, what can we do? There's not a lot we can do. We just got to go by the times. It'd be nice if we'd send our British troops to Ukraine and help them out, but saying that, I can understand the pressures of people's friends and family don't want them to go there. You can lose loved ones, people dying in the war zone. It's not for everybody. I mean, sometimes you've got to protect people to save your own life. Is that right or is it wrong? No one really knows, do they? You know, using your body as a human shield, as a target. And it can be very heartbreaking and upsetting for a lot of people. Putting your mind to it. But it is what it is. And we've got to adapt by the times, even though I don't like Labour. They're boring. I prefer Conservative, but there we go. Some people may disagree. Reform, the Greens, Lib Dems. it's like an occult of all these people. put it in some kind of sort of way. It's like religion. What do you pick? Who do you prefer to run your country across the whole world? It's different in every country, different in every area. But tell me what you think about this. Will Keir Starmer last long in Labour? Or will Angela have to take over? Are they going to be a big party for a while? Or will they get hammered? What I mean by hammered is, will they get kicked out? Like Labour was digging at Conservative to boot them out. A power will Conservative do to that to Labour? They could all argue in the House of Commons, couldn't they? But it is what it is, and we just got to live with it. I couldn't really say. What can you do? Move with everybody else, live in the same times. Well, that could be pretty true. Yeah. I blame that on Rockstar Games, by the way. That's Rockstar's fault. Anyway, apart from that, my brain is somewhere else, which is nothing new. Some people think differently, and your brain just goes wandering somewhere else. I usually keep myself to myself, which I do, but when I come up with a video and an idea, why not talk about it? It's not for everyone's cup of tea, or liking a video, but what it is what it is. It's like doing a book, or reading a diary, or writing words down that you can understand what you're saying. It is what it is. Everyone's different. Yeah. What can I say? I'm only human after all. It is the way it is. You know, that song like Tupac. It was a legend for his time for the rappers. But these days, music's boring, songs are boring, TV's boring. Wouldn't you go back in the old days to just see all the TV programs, or some people would say yes or no? What would you do? Just sit around in 2024 and enjoy what's on? It's a load of rubbish. I suppose most people just go out for a walk or just talk to people, or go on the internet. Well, that could be true. Yeah, that could be true. But like I say, I don't know what else to really say in this video. And yeah, thank you for all joining me. See you in the next one. Peace.